Oh, so good. Well, hello, all of you string picking guys and gals out there. Welcome back to the String Pickers channel, home of the host with the most, Casey.
So how you guys doing? You okay?
Glad that you come back for part 2 of the cool music pedal demos. If this is your first time here,
Like and subscribe, by the way.
String Pickers, in our last video, we talked about the cool music multiple distortion pedal, which I might add is way beyond my expectations for its price point. I was thoroughly surprised with that. However, I do want to apologize because in that video, I was technically thinking I was going through the interface and I wasn't. However, I was going through the mixer and through the monitors, and that's the sound that you got from that. However, there was hissing in there from the fan that I have running in the background. So I do apologize for that. We're going to try not to make that mistake this time. I might just wind up fired. But this time, String Pickers, in part 2, we're talking about the cool music of Reverberry. Look at this thing. Look at that. Look at all of the, look at that. String Pickers, I'm just going to tell you, this is not an unboxing video. I have had such a bad run of luck with pedals that I've gotten to the point to where I try each and every pedal out before I do a review on them. So I have accurate reviews of those pedals for you guys. For those of you that like the unboxing videos, I apologize for that. But it seems like every time I get hyped up about a pedal and I do an unboxing, I play it for the first time, it's just garbage. And if this is garbage, I'm going to let you know. Spoiler, it's not. But it come in the same box as the other one did, the Cool Music Multiple, that is. And every box has what they call a manual. And it's not a manual. It is just a card with the features of this pedal on the back of the card. You can go to the website, and however, you can go to Amazon, which is where I purchased this, and also get what specs you can from Amazon in their description. But I had to jump on the reverb game. I do have a reverb pedal on my analog board, and it's not a bad pedal. It's just 3 different reverbs, and I love to use reverb when I'm playing guitar, especially through this pedal board. I like having different reverbs. I guess you could say I'm a little spoiled to the Headrush Flex Prime because dozens and dozens of reverbs. But this one kind of took me by surprise. So I'm going to go through some of the features of this. I'm going to blow this up on the screen so you guys can see these right here. So I'll put that right over here, and you guys can look as I go through them at what all this thing offers. At the very bottom, 6 o'clock, you have tremolo, and the 3 smaller buttons take care of your mix, your wet dry, take care of the tone, and take care of the decay, which is the length of the effect after the note is played. You can have a very small decay, or you can crank it all the way up and you can hit a note, you can go out and you can make a sandwich, watch an episode of Andy Griffith, and then come back and then the thing is still going. You know, that's what decay is. Okay, and from there at about 6:30, 7 o'clock, we have the church reverb. Very nice reverb. I like that one. We have the hall reverb, room 1 and room 2. Room 1 and room 2 are this. Room 1 is sort of a smaller room reverb. Room 2 is a larger room reverb. When I use reverb on this, so far I found that reverb on room 2 is my favorite. That's the one that I like to use. Then you have a metal, which is also a reverb, but I like it, but I don't understand why they call it metal. I don't know. We'll just look at the, after we're done with that thing that's floating right here next to me, the big picture thing right there, after we're done with that, I'll put specs up there. That way we'll know, you know. And you guys can oh well, you know what to do. And then you go to Sir 1 and Sir 2. I like those. They're pretty cool. I have played with those a little bit. And then it goes straight up to delay. That's right. There is delay and reverb on the same pedal. So there's a delay 1 and a delay 2 and an echo. And then we have stadium. And then a mod tone. Mod tone is kind of like an octave, I guess. Sort of adds in a pitch effect to double over the note that you're playing. We're going to go through all of these, by the way, in a sound demo so you guys can see, not only see, but hear what this thing is all about. So from there, we have chorus. Chorus, I like the chorus on this. It's not the absolute best chorus in the world, but if you adjust the mix and the decay, it's a really nice chorus. I really do like it. And then we have a wah effect and a flanger effect. The wah is it's not controlled. And then the flanger effect, of course, everybody knows what flanger does. But it was an interesting little pedal, and I had actually done a live sometime back for you guys, but it was just the other day for me because I'm a month ahead on my videos. And I give away a few spoilers in my live. I talked about guitars that was coming up. I talked about the pedals that was coming up. But I told people in that live, you'll have to wait for the video. But nope. No. Mr. Timmy70 spotted the red pedal right off of my right shoulder and said, I bet the red one's a reverb. Thanks, Timmy. I'm just kidding. It's all in fun. We had a great time on that live, and it kind of makes me want to do more lives, maybe in the future, start doing them once a week on a certain night. And I know that sometimes I can't really commit to a certain live on a certain date, but I'm thinking about starting doing it because we had a blast. And I don't know about them guys, but I had a blast anyway. It was great. Everybody showing up, saying hi, and all of that stuff. It was awesome. I really did enjoy it. And I appreciate each and every one of you that showed up for that. Also, I would like to take this moment to say Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope that each and every single one of you have had a very blessed Christmas and that you got to spend time with family, and that you remembered that Jesus is the reason for the season. And today's guitar of choice is Courtney. I can't put this thing down. Seems like every time I want to do a demo, I'm either picking this one up here lately or I'm picking up the PV Raptor. I named the PV Raptor Ray simply because of Stevie Ray Vaughan. That guitar reminds me of Stevie Ray Vaughan's guitar so much, and I love Stevie Ray Vaughan, so I named it Ray, kind of after Stevie. But today we are going to go through this. We're going to put the Mighty Mite pickup through this pedal board, and we're going to play through this reverb. And this time I am not going to forget that I need to have it plugged up to the interface. Last time, I don't know what happened. I looked over and the interface wasn't working, and all I was getting was sound. And so this time I'm going to make sure that you guys get a crystal clear sound of exactly what this thing sounds like, and I'm going to give you a real good review of this pedal, what my thoughts and my opinions are. So you guys hang around. I'm going to get y'all set up, and we're going to look at this pedal, and we're going to go through some of the reverbs and the echoes and delays and the flangers and everything that this little pedal has to offer. And it's a remarkable pedal. It's very nice, and it's a great addition to this pedal board. So you guys just sit back, relax, kick your feet up, grab you a cup of coffee. I got mine on the bench behind me, and let's just jam out for a little bit. Okay, string pickers, here we are. We are plugged in to the interface, and this is our clean tone. And keep in mind, I do have the Leo James IR box hooked up. That way I don't have to EQ everything on the mixer when it's already EQ'd right there. So we got our clean tone. So let's go to the first effect, which is going to be the tremolo effect. Let's turn that on. Very, very nice tremolo effect. I will say, very nice. We are in the middle position. Let's go to position number 2/4. Okay, and our second is going to be the church reverb. Okay, now I have the decay all the way up. I'm going to dial it back just a little. I'm going to leave the tone at 12 o'clock, decay at about 1 o'clock, and I am going to leave the mix at about 1 o'clock. Now let's go to room 1. This is the one I was telling you about. This one is the smaller room reverb. And room 2. Not bad. This is real good reverb. I love this pedal. I'm just going to say it right now. If you're expecting anything to be said bad about this pedal, then this ain't the video for you. This pedal, it's as amazing to me as the multiple distortion pedal. So let's move up. Now we are in, I'm sorry, that was room 1. We had hall before that. I have to take my glasses off so I can see. Now this is room 2. And this one is metal. This one's called metal. Now I'm doing all this clean tone. I will give you some distortion in this. I think the metal is like a plate reverb. So we go up from there, we're into Sir 1. That's kind of an echoey effect. kind of neat. I could think of a couple of things that I could use that on. And now we're going to 12 o'clock, which is delay 1. And here's delay 2. So very nice. That's very nice. Then we have an echo. It's a long echo. And again, I would like to say all of this can be adjusted from the decay knob right here. And let's go to Stadium. I have to remember not to pick this thing so hard because the action's low, and when it's low I get like that sounds good, but kind of buzzes just a little bit. And this is the mod tone. Like I said earlier, that's kind of an octave type thing where it mixes pitches over on top of each other. And here is chorus. I love the chorus. The chorus sounds great on this. And then we're getting into wah. Now I think if I turn up the mix on this and on the decay, the decay really handles the speed. So if we turn the decay down, just like I said earlier, wow, wow, wow. There's no really control of it like an envelope filter. And then we are on the flanger. And then we're back to tremolo. So what we're going to do, we're going to play around with this thing just a little bit, turn some distortion on. You can see there's a lot of reverb on that distortion. Let's cut it back. Turn our mix down just a little. So I really like that. That's pretty cool. So let's go to delay. I really like that effect. Helps out a lot when playing any kind of leads whatsoever. And then we have chorus. Let's change to chorus. Okay, so now we know what it sounds like with distortion. So yeah, let's go to thoughts and opinions. I'll take it. And there you have it, string pickers. The Cool Music Reverberry. I guess that's how you say that. I don't know. But all in all, this pedal is amazing. And I am going to hang on to it. I'm starting to think that maybe my bad luck with these budget pedals may be running out and I might be getting some good products now. Who knows?
It sure would be nice to be lucky every now and then.
I've had a bad run with pedals for quite some time. You guys have seen some of the pedals that I have had on this channel before, namely one such pedal, and this was the first reverb that I had bought for this pedal board. Am I complaining about this reverb? No, I am not. This reverb comes from Temu. It's called an ocean verb. It has a room, spring, and shimmer. The shimmer sucks. But the room and spring reverb on this sounded really good. I liked it, but I wanted more tonal variety.
Today's word is tonal variety.
Than I got from this pedal. This pedal was good while it lasted, but I think I am going to set this one aside. It's still a good pedal, and it will still serve a purpose for me or somebody down the road. Who knows? I don't know. You may know. However, the Cool Music Reverberry Pedal has made it to the board and is going to stay there. Guys, that's what I got for you today. That is part 2 of the Cool Music Pedals review series. We have one more part left, and on that part, we are going to discuss modulation. And I'm just going to tell you now, you don't want to miss that video. That is a really good video. I have shot all 3 of these videos, and I'm telling you now that these pedals are amazing. For the price point, I mean, come on. Really? To know that you can pay what you used to pay back in the day for one effect, just one effect on a pedal. Now you can buy a pedal that has all of these effects on it. Now, I am not sponsored by Cool Music. I am not sponsored by Amazon. This is 110% my honest opinion and review of these pedals. I will say this. I am not saying that these things won't blow up in a week, and they may. That might be something I have to come back to, but for right now, they're doing exactly what they say they're going to do, and they are doing it well. So that's what I got for you today, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by. Merry Christmas to each and every single one of you. I hope that your Christmas has been just awesome, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. As always, I pray that you and yours are having the most blessed day ever. And I pray that God is with you all. Until next time, later.